Good evening, all you Audi and Kyosho model fans. We're combining the two and looking at this Audi A5 today. I bought this loose off of eBay. Sorry, there we go. And so this is the first generation Audi A5, which was out between 2007 to 2016. And many engine choices. We have a 1.8 liter inline 4, which made around 170 horsepower, or you could get up to a 4.2 liter V8 making around 440 horsepower, so quite a spread of power. And Audi Quattro systems, obviously 6-speed manual or 7-speed automatic or an 8-speed CVT. I mean, it's an Audi, you're going to have a lot of premium things going on. Okay, that's all I really cared to learn about this. Let's take a look at this model now. It's a nice metallic sky blue, I guess. Maybe it's a bluish tone to it. And for me, I'm not really bothered by the size of the flakes in these metallics. These wheels pretty much look like the wheels in the photographs to me. You even have a little lug nut detail in the center. Let's see if we can get it in there. Yeah, not bad at all. The tires look pretty good. The tires also have nice treads, as almost all Kyoshos do. In this case, I think, but I don't know if those tires are the same width or not. I think they are. And while we're down here, here's the bottom details here. Typical Kyosho bottom. Unfortunately, press fit together, so it's going to be hard to modify or fix any problems. The exhausts are molded into this base, and they're peeking out here through the casting. So we have the Audi rings, looks pretty good, and I think right there must say, oh, this is a 3.2 liter, so that would be a V6 engine, and then here it says A5, alright. Then we have the red clear lenses, and looks like a little bit of white is peeking through, or clear, it's like a bar, like the backup lights, so that's a good job. You can catch it in certain angles. Other angles it just looks all red. Alright, so yeah, I think it was contaminant or something in the clear coat up there. Go to the side, two-door, door handle sticks out, decent panel cut lines, some black paint on the window casting for the molding, looks good. The mirrors are casted in, but they're very well done. I mean, they look like the photographs, so they don't look like blobs just going right into the A-pillar, you know, how there's a little cutout here, so that's really good. Alright, some silver paint in there for some lens of a fog light, and then this is grille texture. So this whole thing is a piece of plastic with a little silver paint. Clear headlights look alright. So I think there might be some silver paint behind it. The Audi rings are raised and chromed, as well as this chrome bezel around the grille. A little silver block there, probably says Quattro on the real thing. And then some black paint here, part of the casting. I think this is a separate plastic piece, this grille. This side, the fuel filler would be the only difference. The wiper blades, they're exceptionally thin, in a strange thin way, but you notice that you can't see them from the front, so I guess that's probably realistic. You're going to have to ignore the blemishes on this thing. This was poorly packed by an eBay seller, so it naturally looks like it crashed on the Autobahn. This giant crack, two cracks actually, because it was just wrapped in newspaper and obviously scratched there. So I don't know. I don't love this car enough. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it again. I might have to just live with the fact that this thing looks like it's been in a car crash. Alright, well, let's look at that interior. I'm sure it's the typical Kyosho stuff where it's a lot of molded details. And there it is, yeah. But no extra color at all. But that's understandable for a blister pack Kyosho. It's nice that the instruments, let's see if I can get in. It looks like there's molded in, you know, 2 gauges. You know, even though there's no color again, there's a lot of nice molded details. Even back vents right there on in the back center console. So that's pretty nice. Okay. What is nice about this is I don't see any paint rash. There's some strange extra paint color. There's some blue and a red streak from probably maybe another model or something hitting it, but there's no actual bubbling going on. And I'm gonna guess it's because it's a metallic paint finish. So try to buy metallics if you're gonna buy old diecast. Alright, let's look at a few other Audi castings that I have. Sorry. I'm not sure, this intermittent, there we go. Alright, we'll start with this small Kyosho. It's an Audi Tt Coupe. So a two-door, but obviously it's a much smaller vehicle. Wikipedia says this is a compact coupe. Well, I guess maybe it is. Cars are just big these days. I think maybe still my favorite Audi is the RS6 Avant or wagon, and this one is by Mini GT, and I swapped the wheels out to some generic alloy wheels that are really meant for Hot Wheels, but since this car is so big that these oversized wheels fit this casting pretty well. Alright, the last one I'm going to pull out is another Kyosho. It's an Audi A8 W12. So I think this is the facelifted second generation A8. Try to line them all up. Alright. Let this guy spin again on its own. So actually, if it's going to crash on the Autobahn, I guess I have to pose it like this. Alright. If this thing didn't actually have any, cracks in the windshield, I would say this is a really nice model. I like the metallic blue. The wheels look fantastic. The taillights look fantastic. The headlights are okay. But overall, it's a well done model. And for casted in mirrors, I'm really impressed with how well they turned out. So another good hit for Kyosho in my book. Not every Kyosho is fantastic, by the way. They had a lot of weird ones in the first the first two Ferrari collections, the first two Porsche collections. So if you're new to collecting, you really want to look at the photographs carefully on, Kyoshos. And every now and then there's a Kyosho that's out of scale. So be mindful of that. Okay, I will see you guys the next time I get an Audi in. Thanks for watching again.